do certain things to get to a certain place. And I mean ethical things, not baby oil things, not crazy things, but we had to really believe in ourselves and do ethical things to be here.
So he didn't reply. After working for him, Puff, you think he'd have mastered everything.
Although the world knows Farnsworth Bentley as Diddy's former personal assistant who would walk around holding umbrellas, Farnsworth has dirt on his hands too that could turn his world upside down if he's exposed, according to former Bad Boy associate.
He don't want to say anything against Puff anyway because Puff got shit on him. And I ain't talking about no true shit, none of that shit. The nigga was stealing, bro. Yo, bruh, the niggas are, I don't want to put that on sticky fingers. That nigga right there, bruh, don't lay nothing down around him.
All right, y'all, buckle up because we need to talk about Diddy's umbrella man, also known as Farnsworth Bentley. He's been really quiet ever since the Diddy scandal blew up. See, Farnsworth didn't just hold umbrellas and dress fancy. For years, there have been rumors that he played a very different role behind the scenes. And lately, thanks to Cassie's court documents, her testimony, and shady comments from Diddy's former bodyguard Gene Deal, those rumors are turning into a full-blown internet investigation now. Things are getting even spicier. Mase and Cameron just made some wild comments about Farnsworth on their podcast. They basically hinted that Farnsworth might have been more than just Diddy's sidekick. So what really went on between Farnsworth and Diddy? Was he just a stylish assistant, or was he deep in the freak-off factory, doing things people aren't supposed to talk about? Let's break it all down.
Man, I watched this man disrespect you every chance he got, talk to you like his bitch.
I think Farnsworth was his little girlfriend at one time, because you have to see how they was conducting themselves.
Ever since the Diddy scandal exploded, fans have been looking at his old assistant Farnsworth Bentley with suspicion, wondering what really happened behind the scenes. People in the industry have dropped hints over the years that Farnsworth may have been doing more than just holding umbrellas. Now Mase and Cameron have jumped in with some spicy talk. It might sound like a joke at first, but if you've heard the rumors that Farnsworth was allegedly more like Diddy's concubine than his assistant, it hits differently. In a recent episode of their podcast, Mase and Cam started laughing about a male adult worker who testified in Diddy's case, known as Punisher. They made fun of the nickname, but then Cam threw out a theory. What if Farnsworth had a secret name too? Something like Punisher? Mase didn't deny it. He just said, "You never know," with that look.
I was watching the P. Diddy trial, and the Punisher came in there yesterday. Was he running around Bad Boy back in the days, murder? Ain't the Punisher? Who was the Punisher? Was he security inside back in the Who's the Punisher? The male prostitute?
Yeah, I never met him.
I ain't know if that was somebody changing their identity up. Bentley or one of them. Say you ain't Mr. Bentley no more, you the Punisher.
Yeah, that was wild.
Yeah.
That was super wild.
Yeah, you don't know niggas.
Ooh, child.
Now fans think Mase quietly confirmed what people have suspected for years, that Farnsworth saw and maybe did a lot more than he signed up for at Bad Boy. And this could explain why he disappeared from the spotlight and still hasn't said anything about Diddy's downfall.
His name ain't Busta Rhymes.
Who gave you the nickname?
Tony De Niro. Actually, Puff's boy did.
Here's some backstory. Farnsworth Bentley didn't just appear out of nowhere. He came into Diddy's life when Diddy really needed a new image. Back in 2001, Diddy was still going by Puff Daddy and had just gotten out of some serious legal trouble, including gun charges and bribery tied to a 1999 nightclub case. Although Diddy was found not guilty, the media was all over it and his reputation was damaged. So what did he do? A classic PR move, new name, new image. He became P. Diddy and tried to clean up his look. That's when the paparazzi caught him in St. Tropez walking like royalty with this super polished guy holding a white umbrella. That guy was Farnsworth Bentley. Just like that, Bentley became part of Diddy's rebrand, but fans always wondered if that's all he was. That iconic umbrella photo made some people laugh, but others felt uncomfortable. They said Diddy was basically parading Farnsworth around like a servant. Eventually, Farnsworth spoke up. He went on Angela Yee's radio show to tell his side. His real name is Derek Watkins, and the whole Farnsworth Bentley character was created by Diddy's team. Specifically, a man named Tony Darrow Farnsworth explained that he had just moved from Atlanta to New York and was hustling to get into the industry. One night, he saw Diddy at a club and decided to shoot his shot. First, Diddy ignored him, but they exchanged numbers. Farnsworth said he kept texting Diddy non-stop, basically begging for a chance to work with him.
Get the pager. Next thing you know, I just picked up the pager. You remember the guy that traveled from Howard University to intern with Andre Harrell? I'm that guy in 2001. Please don't make me go back to work on Monday at the restaurant. He replied, come to 1396 3rd Avenue. I literally started that day training as his assistant. The rest is history.
And just like that, the Umbrella Man was born. But was he really just a stylish assistant, or something more? Once Diddy brought Farnsworth on board, he started appearing on Diddy's MTV show Making the Band. That's when things started to feel off for a lot of people. Their dynamic raised eyebrows. It felt like Farnsworth was constantly getting bossed around or even humiliated on camera, and here's where it gets more suspicious. Try finding full episodes of Making the Band now. You basically can't. TV hasn't put them on streaming, they don't play reruns, and it's like the show just disappeared. Still, some clips are floating around online, and in one of them, Diddy literally threatens Farnsworth.
Hello. Hey. What up? I went to sleep. When I woke up, the whole house was clean, just like I asked for it to be. But I got a note right here from Babs. She broke out and went to Brooklyn. It's taking you entirely too long to tell the story. This is your problem, man. Good luck to you. When I get there, everything better be on point.
Fans who watched Making the Band back when it aired still remember how strange things got between Diddy and Farnsworth. Many say it was obvious that Diddy mistreated him, yelling orders, talking down to him, just giving off bad energy. Then there's the money part. Farnsworth told Angela Yee that at first, Diddy wasn't paying him. He tried to soften that later, saying Diddy eventually paid him more once he moved up in the ranks, so now fans are asking, did Farnsworth have to do more than just hold Diddy's umbrella to earn that raise?
I was making really good money in the restaurant business.
That
actually.
good though? That's a
like $100,000. Yeah,
Shit.
That's pretty good, right?
Yeah, that is pretty
for New
good.
York.
Yeah. And back then, too.
It's 98. Like, that's a lot of money.
Wow, I'd have stayed.
Yeah, 90, 100. Like, I was doing well. So, and
Diddy wasn't paying that much.
Yeah, no way.
At all. Not initially, but you get in, you get your hustle, and then you get it in. But
here's the thing: on paper, Farnsworth's role never changed. He was always listed as Diddy's assistant. That's exactly why fans now think he might have been doing much more behind the scenes, especially when it comes to organizing Diddy's so-called freak-off sessions. This theory really took off after Cassie's lawsuit. In her filing, she claimed Diddy had assistants who helped set up encounters with male adult workers, including prepping hotel rooms with baby oil and Astroglide, and it gets messier. Diddy's former bodyguard Gene Deal recently said that Cassie's lawsuit left out the really wild stuff on purpose. In another resurfaced interview, Gene said he knows all of Farnsworth Bentley's business. And the way he said it definitely raised eyebrows.
Keep in mind, Farnsworth actually is down here in Atlanta. He's married with 2 kids. He just lives in quiet.
Yeah, he should. He should. He ain't say nothing about me either. Because he know I know his business.
You know his business.
I know his business.
Gene dropped another bombshell during a recent interview on The Art of Dialogue. He said we probably won't see Farnsworth take the witness stand anytime soon because apparently Farnsworth was allegedly doing all kinds of shady stuff back in the day, including stealing anything he could while working with Diddy.
I don't know how much he could do. I don't know if he would say anything because he probably signed the ND, a non-disclosure, and he don't want to say anything against Puff anyway because Puff got shit on him. And I ain't talking about no sexual shit, none of that shit. The nigga was stealing, bro. Yo, bro. The niggas I don't want to put that on sticky fingers. That nigga right there, bro, don't lay nothing down around him. You hear me? Don't lay nothing down around dude right there. Dog, Jennifer Lopez had these boots they call $5,000. I'm like, what kind of fucking boots cost $5,000? Now you gotta realize, this is like in 2000, early 2000s. These boots cost $5,000. And because she was gonna be out of the country or something like that, she didn't have them come to her house down in the village because she would have never got it because they'd be stealing her stuff down there at our apartment. So she had them come to Puff house. She wanted these boots so bad, she was mad. They looked through everything trying to find Jennifer boots. Cause Puff had like Puff, people used to just give him shit and send him shit from everywhere. So he had this room, this mail room in his house with numbers that he never even opened. But I don't know how Farnsworth Bentley found that shit. But we went over there to his house and we found a lot of Jennifer shit and everybody else's shit that belonged to Puff. I guess Puff had too much stuff in the room and he was just keeping them for it.
And you seen this with your own eyes? That's crazy, man.
My own eyes, bro. We went to his apartment.
You don't even seem like that type of dude, yo, but damn.
Security also, we went over there, man. They had to do shit, bro. And that's why Puff had stopped messing with him. And then he goes get a show. Puff ain't say nothing. He went and got a show of how to be teaching thugs how to be the gentleman. I hope the first thing he taught them was that, don't steal!
And wait, there's more. Over the years, there have been plenty of behind-the-scenes rumors saying Farnsworth may have been playing the same role for Diddy that Punisher did later on. Basically a paid adult worker brought in for those freak-off sessions, and here's where it gets even darker. Remember the story about Diddy breaking Kim Porter's nose during a fight on a yacht? Gene Deal claims that happened because Kim caught Diddy with a man.
Same yacht she got her nose broken on, that somebody was doing something to him when they walked in the room, and it caused a confrontation.
We know that incident happened in 2005 because an article from August 2005 said Kim was left with a broken nose after the couple argued on Diddy's yacht in St. Tropez. Farnsworth was still Diddy's assistant in 2005 and often traveled with him to fancy places like St. Tropez. That's why some people now believe Kim might have caught Diddy during one of those freak-off sessions with Farnsworth himself around the same time Farnsworth started building his own music career. Kanye West gave him his first big break. Farnsworth appeared in several Outkast videos and even had a cameo in Kanye's The New Workout Plan video. Fast forward to 2013, Kanye brought him on to help with the Yeezus album, where Farnsworth got songwriting credits. He later helped produce the hit Ultra Light Beam on Kanye's 2016 album The Life of Pablo, but while all this was happening, Farnsworth was reportedly stealing from Diddy behind the scenes. Their friendship eventually fell apart, and that was the end of Farnsworth's time with Diddy. After that, Farnsworth moved back to Atlanta, married a woman named Fawn Chambers, and started a family with 2 kids. But some insiders believe there's a reason he chose Atlanta specifically. And if you know, you know. Since then, Farnsworth has stayed silent about all the drama surrounding Diddy. Most fans assumed he'd never speak on it again, but last year, rumors started swirling that Farnsworth might be working on a tell-all book about his time with Diddy. In February 2024, Media Takeout reported he could be ready to share everything. Not long after, Farnsworth posted a quote from Jay-Z's Grammy speech on Instagram. "When I get nervous, I tell the truth." He added in the caption, "Might delete later, but I'ma just sit this here." But here's the thing. He shared that before the Diddy case turned into a full-on federal investigation and before the Homeland Security raids, after all that happened, Farnsworth went silent again. He still hasn't said a single word about the Diddy case. Now I want to hear your theories about Farnsworth Bentley. Is he staying quiet because of the stealing stuff Gene Deal mentioned? Or is something way deeper going on, like maybe Farnsworth knows he could be caught on one of those tapes the feds took from Diddy's place during the raids? Leave your thoughts in the comments and don't miss this next video.